Most people believe success comes from talent or luck. They think if you are born smart or lucky, you will automatically win in life. But that is a lie. Success is not about natural talent or being in the right place at the right time. The real difference between winners and losers lies in their mindset. Today, we are going to explore a hidden truth about the way people think, a truth that can change your life forever. Imagine two students in the same school. Both have the same IQ, the same opportunities, and the same teachers. One student fails a test and feels defeated. They think, I am just not smart enough, I will never get better. This is a fixed mindset, the belief that your abilities are set in stone. The other student fails the same test but thinks, I didn't understand this yet. I can study differently, ask questions, and improve. This is a growth mindset, the belief that effort and learning can change your results. Carol Dweck, the psychologist who discovered this concept, found that this small difference in thinking explains why some people succeed over and over while others stay stuck their whole lives. People with a growth mindset embrace challenges. They are not afraid of failure. They see mistakes as opportunities to learn, not as evidence that they are not good enough. Consider Michael Jordan, widely regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He was cut from his high school basketball team. Many would have given up after such a disappointment. But Jordan had a growth mindset. He practiced harder than anyone else, learned from his failures, and eventually became a legend. The lesson is clear. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of it. Now let's look at the fixed mindset. People with a fixed mindset avoid challenges. They fear making mistakes because they feel it proves they are not capable. They avoid feedback, they blame others, and they give up easily. Imagine trying to climb a ladder while thinking the ladder is too tall and your arms are too short. You will stay stuck at the bottom. That is exactly what a fixed mindset does. It traps people in the same place, year after year. Your mindset doesn't just affect school or work, it affects every area of life. In relationships, people with a fixed mindset may blame others or stay in toxic cycles instead of learning and growing. In their careers, they avoid learning new skills or taking risks for promotions. Even in health and habits, they give up easily when progress is slow. In contrast, a growth mindset allows you to face challenges head-on and become stronger, smarter, and more capable. So how can you develop a growth mindset? Here are the steps. Reframe failure as learning. Every mistake is information. Every failure is a lesson. Instead of saying, I failed, say, I learned what doesn't work. Now I know what to do next. Celebrate effort, not talent. Stop focusing on being naturally smart or lucky. Recognize how hard you worked and how persistent you were. For example, if you solve a problem after multiple attempts, celebrate that persistence. Seek feedback and reflect. Criticism is not an insult, it is fuel. Look at feedback objectively and use it to grow. Ask yourself, how can I improve? Instead of, why is this happening to me? Set challenges. Growth happens when you stretch yourself. Take small, achievable risks and step outside your comfort zone. Over time, these small challenges accumulate into massive growth. Affirm your potential. Train your brain like a muscle. Repeat to yourself, I can learn anything if I put in the effort. I can improve every day. Over time, your subconscious starts to believe it. Here's a story to illustrate this. There were two employees at the same company. One constantly complained about their workload and avoided extra responsibilities, thinking they weren't capable. The other volunteered for new tasks, asked questions, and learned from mistakes. Within a few years, the second employee was promoted multiple times and became one of the leaders, while the first stayed in the same position. The difference wasn't skill, it was mindset. Remember, your mindset is invisible, but it controls everything you do. It determines how you respond to challenges, how you handle failure, and how far you go in life. Adopting a growth mindset is not easy at first. It requires constant self-awareness, effort, and practice. But once you do, your life changes in ways you cannot imagine. Ask yourself today, are you holding yourself back with a fixed mindset? Are you avoiding challenges, fearing failure, or blaming circumstances? Or are you growing every day, learning from mistakes, and embracing challenges? Your future depends on the answer. If you want more powerful lessons from the world's most successful minds, subscribe to this channel and watch the next video. Remember, growth is a choice. Make it today.